Hey, Mind and Body Coach here. Listen, I'm back with another little tip for you guys. And this time it's all about the knees, okay? But it may not be in the way that you expect. Now, everybody knows the importance of being able to crouch and to squat, okay? People have been talking about this for years and years now about the importance of being able to squat and how it improves longevity and obviously your health in general, right? We all know that it's important to be able to crouch down, to touch our toes, to be able to tie our shoes. And when we get older, it's going to be really important for us to be able to obviously move around and be mobile, especially this day and age, because now we have less and less people actually looking after us. Families don't usually stay together. We all move away from each other, and it's more, it's more common to actually be on your own when you're a lot older. So the importance of health and fitness now for longevity is very, very important, right? So why is it important to be able to lift the knee as well as to squat? Well, think about it. When we're squatting, the knee usually is above the hip, right? Hopefully the knee is above the hip. But one thing that I have found with people that I've coached previously and that I've seen in the gym is that lifting the knee above the hip might become difficult for them. And the reason for that is they're not actually training. They're not training the muscles around the hip. They're not training the hip flexor. And because they're not doing that, it's going to become more and more difficult for them to lift the knee. Legs are heavy. Legs are very, very heavy. So what I want you to think about is walking around is easy, okay? Walking around is easy. Jumping over a 4-foot gate is difficult, right? But jumping over a 4-foot gate requires you to lift your knees really, really high, because once you propel the body off the ground, you've got to lift those knees really high to be able to get your feet over the gate. Now, when I was a child, we used to do this for fun, okay? Tens of years later, I'm not doing this for fun anymore. If I do it, I'm doing it as an exercise, but I want to be able to maintain that. And the reason for that is this, okay? The easy things that we do are relative to the difficult things that we still do. We stop doing the difficult things, the easy things become the difficult things, right? So when you're older, you know that when you trip, you're going to need to lift that knee and put that foot down in front of you to catch yourself. If we have a problem lifting that knee quickly and forcefully, then obviously we're going to have a problem catching ourselves. If you are a runner, okay, if you like to run, if you like to jog, then I'm sure you can understand that lifting the knee is very, very important in that mechanic. And if you're not training it, to a certain extent, your running will become difficult. Even though you're running on a regular basis and, cardiovascular fitness has improved and you feel like, running is easy for me, you'll stop for a few weeks, maybe even months one day. Maybe you get injured. Maybe something changes in your lifestyle and you go back to running and you realize, wow, this is really difficult. People who are overweight really struggle with this because how often do you lift your knee? If you have a lot of weight in front of your belly, it's very difficult to lift the knee. So it's something that we must pay attention to. This is something that we always prioritize in the Move modules that I coach. But anyway, that's just my tip for today. You can take it or leave it. You can find out more about it. There's plenty of information on YouTube about lifting the knee and the importance of the hip flexor and why we have to keep these muscles really strong and why we have to keep these joints really flexible. It's not just about squatting. We've got to get the knee away from the ground. And that is something that could save your life one day. So you're welcome. I'll see you again soon.